Today we are going to review how to use the 𝗙𝗵𝗀 to mount the CPANL LED flat panel from Lithonia lighting directly to the ceiling. Inside your CPANL 𝗙𝗵𝗀 kit, you will find 4 toggle bolts and nuts, 1 hanger center bracket, 2 hanger side brackets, 5 smooth head bracket screws, 2 mounting hinges for Generation 1 CPANL, 2 latches for Generation 1 CPANL, 2 mounting hinges for Generation 2 CPANL, 2 latches for Generation 2 CPANL, 2 tether cables, and 10 round-headed screws. Please ensure you are wearing the proper safety equipment, including gloves and safety glasses, before beginning the installation. Gather the required tools, including a ladder, tape measure, Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, wire strippers, drill with bits, and a pencil. Before you begin the installation, turn off the power at the breaker. Now, let's get started. Begin by placing the hanger side brackets with the flat side down on a flat surface. Use the locating tabs to orient the side brackets. As you can see, the hanger center brackets will only sit flat in the correct orientation. The bracket features 2 sets of holes. Please use the outer set of holes for 1x4 and 2x4 installations. Use the inner set of holes for 2x2 installations. Next, use the smooth-headed screws provided to fasten the center bracket to the side hanger bracket. Fully tighten and repeat on the other side. You will have 1 extra screw at the end of this step. You will need to identify which CPANL brackets are correct for your installation. If you have a first generation CPANL, you will use the shorter brackets. If you have a second generation CPANL, you will use the taller brackets. Attach the tether cable to the appropriate latch assembly. To ensure ease of access to the switch, mount the latch with the tether cable brackets on the side closest to the switch. Next, attach the surface mount hinges and latches to the CPANL with a hand Phillips screwdriver. Do not use a drill or power tool, and do not over-tighten. You will have 2 extra screws at the end of this step. Next, we will mark and drill mounting locations on the ceiling. Ensure the bracket is square by measuring both ends to make sure they are even. Position the mounting bracket in relationship to the junction box and mark 4 mounting holes. For drywall ceilings, drill 4 mounting holes with a 1/2 inch drill bit on the previously marked locations. Next, we will secure the hanger brackets to the ceiling. For drywall ceilings, mount the bracket with 4 toggle bolts provided. Bolts go through the holes on each end of the hanger brackets and then thread into the toggle nuts. The toggle nut is then folded and pushed through each of the drilled holes. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, tighten the bolts until the hanger brackets are securely attached and flush with the ceiling. Next, we'll mount the CPANL to the hanger brackets. Safely climb to a height where you can see the receiving tabs of the hanger side brackets. Start by locating the hinge points on the CPANL and position the panel so you are holding it with the hinges away from you. Then bring the hinge side of the panel up to the receiving tabs on the hanger brackets. Insert both receiving tabs through the slots in the hinge brackets. Slide the hinge brackets up to and then past the locking springs. There will be a click as the hinge bracket goes past the locking spring. This will prevent the hinge from sliding off the tabs. Finally, gently push the CPANL towards the hinges to full seat in back of the bracket and rotate the latch side of the fixture up towards the ceiling until you are able to clip both tether cables into place on the front of the hanger bracket. Now it's time to make the electrical connections in the junction box. Make all electrical connections according to local code. When the electrical connections are safely completed, adjust the switch to your desired position. Gently push the CPANL toward the hinges to fully seat in back of the bracket and rotate the latch side of the fixture up towards the ceiling. If the tether is sticking out, Push it so that it lays on top of the panel. The panel will need to be close enough to the ceiling for the locking feature on the latch tab to clear the opening in the hanger bracket. Rotate the latches into the closed position. The latch tabs should be flush against the side of the fixture. Gently let down the fixture to make sure the latches are engaged. And your installation is now complete.